What's poppin', big sippers? It's your girl, Brittany G.
And Notorious Till, and you're tuned into episode 20 of AunTEA Talk.
Okay.
The bit too old.
Congrats on episode 20.
Yes, and just before we even get into our sip, thank y'all for the big sippers, the consistent big sippers, the drop in and out big sippers, like just it just is what it is. But nah, for real, we appreciate y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, like just the feedback and stuff that we get, like we wouldn't keep pushing to do this. So
For sure.
we appreciate y'all. But for our sip tea for today, we have white peach wine. I know they probably like, hey, I always drinking some peach. We Georgia peaches.
I don't even know if it's good or not because I got this peppermint in my mouth.
Oh, it tastes like all the other ones, like Moscato. It tastes like Moscato peach to me.
Okay. Because I definitely don't know what the fuck it tastes like. But okay, let's go ahead and get into our sponsorship opportunities. As you already know, we're looking for dope black business owners for plant companies, tea companies, aromatics such as candles, waxes, incense, plug-ins, anything that gets the aroma going, adult games, and adult beverages.
You said tea companies?
I said it.
And for our minority business owners, we have a tea shop for you to join. So if you have a product or service and you're looking for a unique way to promote it, hit us up at AunTEA Talk podcast at gmail.com for promotional opportunities with our tea shop and our sponsorship opportunities. Alright, so we're going to give them a check-in.
Yes. I'll let you go because I got 2 check-ins, so mine might be a little longer.
Yeah, mine's short. This past week was a really good week. It's a new month, my birthday month,
Bit 31.
and I officially started my journey with my business yesterday. So yes, it's been good. And also this week I went to another center because they had one of their employees was on vacation. So I went to their center this week, and it wasn't even bad. Like the coworkers are cool. Like I guess either it's just me, I just got good energy everywhere I go, but like for real, it was some dope folks that I was there with. So shout out to them.
That's good.
And I told them about AunTEA Talk, so they started following me.
Oh, so we got new subscribers or new followers on
Well,
Instagram?
Did I? It was YouTube. I sent her the YouTube link.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did she subscribe?
I don't know. I don't know about that part. I just know I sent it to her.
Because I don't recall. Email.
Well, she ain't subscribed in, so.
Okay, so my first check-in would be, so for the month of August, I created a challenge for myself. And I didn't really tell anybody about it. It was literally like a handful of people that knew what I was doing. And it was a 31-day challenge for eating salads. I said I got to eat a salad a day. And regardless if it was healthy or not, just eat a salad of the day to teach myself discipline. And also do 31 miles in the month of August. So I completed 31 miles as well as my salad challenge. But yesterday when I weighed in, I was on an emotional roller coaster because I let the scale get to me. And it was because it was like I had only lost 2.4 pounds. And I was like, hell no, you got me fucked up. Like, I went hard in August. Like, in July, I lost 8 pounds. And I went hard in July, but I didn't go as near as hard as I did in August. So I'm like, bro, this, like, you really don't supposed to look at the scale like that. And I know I always lose an inch before I would lose a pound, but I guess because I lost 8 pounds in July, I was like, oh, okay, well, shit, I'm gonna lose 12 pounds in August. So, but I know my body. I feel better. I look better. My stomach is the flattest it's been since before my surgery last year, which was last spring. I can see my clavicle bone now. I could not see my clavicle bone before. Like, it's just so many different non-scale victories that I had.
Yeah.
And so I had to coach myself through that. Like, girl, fuck that scale.
And I'm sure you lost plenty of inches.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Oh, and another thing is, a pair of jeans that I wore on the last day of August. I went to the Braves game. I could not fit those jeans before August.
That's what's up.
And at the last day of the month, which was the last day of the challenge, I wore those jeans to the game.
That's what's up.
So I was like, I had plenty. Thank you.
Yeah.
I had plenty non-scale victories, but the scale, that 2 pound shit.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna let that shit fuck me up because I was like, what the fuck? I was pissed. Like I was hurt.
But you
I
see
felt
it
all the
everywhere
emotions.
else, so.
That's what I was saying. That's why I was like, I had to like get myself out of that space. Like, you tripping, girl? Look at all these non-scale videos you just accomplished. And the most important thing of it was to teach myself discipline, and that was my overall thing. Like, I did something for myself. I didn't give up on myself. Like, and that was the main thing. And then the second check-in for this episode is I became a plant mom today. For the second time. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and spin a block. I'm gonna go ahead and spin a block. So yeah, I went to this place called Plant House. It's in downtown Decatur. It was a nice experience, and I made a TikTok about it. And I just told you, I was like, I want to start trying to like learn how to make TikToks and just being like a food blogger, and you know, just dope spots to go to. I want to start doing things like that, to just teach myself, you know, how to be more aesthetically pleasing on the internet. So I did make a TikTok about it, and I want y'all to help me pick out 2 names for my plant babies. One is a snake plant, and the other one, I don't know how to say the name yet, but we'll drop it below.
It start with an A?
It's like E or something like that. But the lady in the plant house, she asked me, like, when I went in there, I walked around a little bit, and then she was like, do you need help? And so I was like, yeah, so can you show me like what are some good beginner friendly plants to get? So she showed me those, and I was like, okay, that's perfect, because I know what a snake plant is. I like a snake plant, and I had one before. And so she was telling me like how the maintenance is with them. Like, snake plants is once a month, and they're low light, so it can be like in a dark corner, as long as it's in the room with a window in it is good. And I also saw a book that I just ordered too about being a plant mom. So I'm excited for
I like snake plants. I'm so mad. Uno, that was my snake plant, because that was my first snake plant. I called it Uno, and it just literally died one day. Like, I went in the room, and one of the leaves just fell over, so I had grabbed it, and all of them came up. But I think it's because I replanted it in another pot, and I think that pot was really too big for it or whatever. But yeah,
I killed mine. I had them outside.
Yeah, they can really indoor, because they ain't supposed to get that much light.
I didn't know. It was just starting. I was like, I've been liking this plant. Let me go ahead and get it, and that's how that went. So.
Yeah. All right, so tell them what you're grateful for then.
I am grateful for morning walks.
Okay.
I'm grateful for my morning walks because it's so therapeutic to me. It's like, if I want to just listen to motivational speeches, if I want to listen to something about building my finances or just anything, or if I just want to listen to some music or whatever it is, it's like my time to myself, like just, you know, having some type of therapy. And it's with my fitness goals. So I enjoy, and I'm grateful for my morning walks.
I am grateful for Funny Marco. Check him out, Cornbread TV on YouTube. Man, that man is so, like, he do these celebrity interviews.
They just saw one with drop one with Jocelyn.
Yeah, he do these interviews. Hers was good. He ain't really do much with her, and she, surprisingly, she wasn't even like snappy or feisty or nothing. She was jolly or whatever. But
that's probably her real personality. All the other shit probably for show.
But yeah, he do the prank interviews with celebrities, and it's just, I just find him so intriguing because the way he just carries himself through the interview, like, knowing like he's talking shit, being slick and shit on the low,
Yeah.
and these folk getting mad or
And
just
they
saying
not
whatever,
catching it, yeah.
and he keeping a straight face like through it. All like sometimes you can hear him like snicker or whatever, but for the most part he keeps a straight face,
real poker face.
Yeah, like and it be but yeah, funny Marco, cornbread TV YouTube.
Okay.
All right, so as y'all see, we finna get into our tea spill because we ain't doing no tea game today. Y'all really love our tea games, but ain't nobody with us with the games, and we ain't got none right now. So yeah, we're gonna slide right on to this tea game. Hey. So we're gonna go ahead and slide into our tea spill for today, and for our tea spill, we just got hot tea for y'all. So we just found different topics and scenarios on social media that we just want to discuss with one another and get each other's opinions or whatever about it. So you want to pop it off?
Of course. Okay. So my first one that I have is if your family member or friend spouse offers to pay you for sex, would you tell your friend or family member? Yes or no? And why?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm telling.
Okay.
I'm a snitch. Because y'all got these vows, like, and one, y'all got these vows to one another, and two, if you know we family members, we friends, and you coming after me, what you doing with any other person in the street? I need to let my friend, sister, cousin, whoever know what you got going on.
Yeah.
It's really a sticky situation because it can either go one or two ways. Y'all fall out or whatever, but if y'all fall out, I just feel like it is what it is. Your nigga came on to me, I let you know whether you stay with him or not. It is what it is. I'm just letting you know how he approached me. But yeah, and I never know if it's gonna come back out in the open, and then everybody looking at me like, oh, you ain't say nothing. Oh no, But what you got? What?
From the root to the tuna. From the top of her combo to the bottom of her combo. I literally was gonna say all of that, like.
Well, damn.
But to piggyback off of what she said, yes, I will tell because, like she said, at the end of the day, it's up to you to make the decision on what you gonna do moving forward. But I did my due diligence and letting you know as your friend or as your family member. Shit, that's just a woman, goddamn. Like I done my due diligence for that, and it's up to you to decide what you want to do. And I don't need no sneaky business. I don't entertain sneaky business. I'm not in the midst of sneaky business. I don't do shit like that. So if I held it back from you, I would feel like it's being sneaky.
Yeah. I don't even feel right.
Yeah. So I definitely would tell, because like you said, like if you got balls big enough to come to me and you know who I am to your spouse,
yeah,
you at everybody already.
I got a question then. So, what about if it's just a significant other?
Okay, and that's why I put. I was gonna say somebody too. That's why I put a significance on spouse. Okay, significant other. I still would tell because, like again, I'm not a sneaky person, but without a doubt, like. Because sometimes somebody might be like, "What's the scenario? What exactly happened? How did it play out, or whatever?" So if that's the case, then it might be like I might not say just like, "Oh, your nigga did blah blah blah" or whatever. But if it's your spouse, like it's a no brainer. Like I'm telling you ASAP, like ASAP. I'm not even finna like let it marinate and like, should I say something? Like, no, without a doubt, your spouse, I am. Even with your significant other, I'm going to say something because like, whoa, what's up?
Yeah.
And I don't need them planting seeds in your head about me because they looking at they looking at me in that manner, and I done like
declined their ass, and now they feeling some type of way. So now they finna throw salt on you or whatever.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so I got a question in regards to that then. So if you and the spouse or significant other dated or talked, or if he tried to talk to you before they got with your friend or your family member, would you let your family member or friend know?
See, that's where it's kind of like, because it's not did y'all talk, but if he tried to talk to you.
What if y'all talk, like any of those? If he tried to talk to you, if y'all talk, like whatever.
I probably would, because I know how women are, and I feel like if I'm not trying to fuck with you, I wouldn't even give her a reason to ever feel like, oh, Brittany not trustworthy.
Yeah.
But if it was me, I ain't finna sit here and cap, but I probably would feel some type of way. But then again, I probably won't if the situation was it was my nigga trying to talk to one of my friends before, because just because the nigga tried to talk to you don't mean that y'all talk.
Yeah,
like He probably ain't know shit about me.
Yeah.
And you haven't.
Yeah, I'm saying like but way before, like y'all don't even know. It just so happened like, damn, I used to fuck with him. Like,
because it could easily be like something like, shit, we was at Wasted Wednesdays and he used to try to talk to me. We was at Wasted Wednesdays, or nothing like we even.
I don't know. I'm on the fence with that one, because it's just like, especially if it ain't nothing serious like that happened, like, for what? Because then you gonna be on edge y'all whole time together when I come around, and it's just like, bro, I'm really not stunning your nigga, and your nigga will really not stun me probably, or whatever. So yeah, I'm on the fence with that one.
Okay. Let me ask you this: What if you had sex with somebody y'all ain't even talk? Y'all just had sex in high school, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all didn't talk for real. And
high school,
yeah.
Okay.
Or just like a long time ago.
Okay, I'm just.
So like y'all had sex like a long time ago, and now as you become an adult, one of your new adult friends now. Y'all from the same area, but y'all weren't friends growing up, but y'all friends now as adults. And now that's their person, baby daddy. Are you gonna tell them now that you had sex with them in high school?
No. For what? For what? Like, if we just had sex.
It's a little different though. It's a different from him trying to talk to me to y'all having sex.
Yeah. What I tell? I don't know. Because at the end of the day, I'm not even that same person. Again, it goes back to if my nigga, your nigga, tried to fuck with me before he fucked with you. Like, I'm more than likely not stunning motherfucker at all. So why am I finna bring up this old shit that could cause trouble?
Would you want to know if that was your baby daddy and that was your friend? Would you want to know that they fucked in high school? Now you saying you don't know if you're gonna tell them. Now what if they don't tell you? How would you feel in that situation?
I don't know.
This is a tough one. Like, I really feel like you gotta be in there.
You really those really are situations that you have to be in, because then like when you just made it like that, it's just like, well, shit, it happened in the past. I can just at least let you know so you can be. But again, what am I letting you know so you can have your guard up for when there's no need to have your guard up?
That's a tough thing there, yeah. Because it's like, I don't want you to seem like I'm sneaky because I'm loyal to you.
Yeah.
And that is a valid reason to feel like somebody is being sneaky.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, I don't need. I'm just looking at it like, I don't need your guard to be up, because I swear I'm not stunning them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why it's hard for me. It's like, I don't know. I really gotta be in that predicament. And it really got to depend on the circumstance. No, I'm not no sneaky female. Like, I don't have a reason to be sneaky whatsoever. But I really want y'all to comment on this one, because what would y'all do?
Yeah, for real. All right, well, it's my turn. I think I'm going to kick it off with my unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Really, it's an unpopular fact, honestly.
Okay.
Black people, we gotta stop placing blame on everybody. Just straight up. When I say everybody, I mean white folks, police, anybody who who may have some type of authoritative figure, like just whatever. We gotta stop placing the blame on them because we do a lot of stuff within our community, and we don't hold one another accountable. So how we gonna hold the next group of people accountable? Not even just that, like, yeah, it's a whole bunch of social injustices, is inequalities in the world today. But it's like, bruh, y'all already know we get the short end of the stick with everything. And no, I'm not saying, you know, fit into this box or confine yourself or whatever. But it's just like, bruh, you know, you gotta move different from a white person. You gotta move different from an Asian. Like, we just unfortunately have to move differently until we come together and stand up for some shit. Right. And when I say come together, like, yeah, we do all this protesting and stuff, and it's cool or whatever. But we march for a month or two, whatever, and then it's
out the window.
It's out the window.
Once it's out, the media
it's out the window. Yeah. Like, and it's no longer a concern of ours until the next something happens. No, we got to take once one situation happens. Now we got to follow through. Follow through as a whole, like, because even 2020. It was a lot of people who I wouldn't even thought would, you know, stand up for social injustice and inequalities. Everybody was on the bandwagon. Yeah. And soon as it sizzled down or whatever, everybody doing their own thing. It's conflict amongst one another. Yeah. Like, all that. So my main thing, my unpopular opinion, unpopular fact is we don't hold ourselves accountable for our own things, and we expect for the outside to give us respect when we don't even give our own community respect. But yeah.
Shit, I don't have nothing to follow up on it. But touche. But not for real, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was walking the front lines of protest, like she said, it literally will die down. And I can honestly say I can fall a part of that too. Like, I speak on some shit, but I still, like, if we just having a regular conversation, I'll bring up some, like, social injustice shit that's going on or whatever. I might not speak about it on social media often. That's where I probably would say, like, I fell off. So if people are looking up to me, if, like, they see me out protesting, because I have gone to protest a few times. So if they see me out protesting, they like, okay, well, she's somebody that I know. Let me, you know, try to keep up or whatever. And then I just stopped posting it. Like, I will be part of that community that fell off or whatever. But
you forgot what you was gonna say. Y'all should get on my fucking nerves. Over with her head. What you?
I don't know.
Oh my God, Brittany. What's your next hot topic?
Okay, so my next one is there a numerical cap on how many people you should date at once? So, like, is there a number, like a numerical cap? Like, what's the cap? Like,
no,
is there a cap
if you're dating, you're dating. Like, that's how I feel. Like, the cap is however many you can handle at a time. Honestly, that's what dating is. You're not committed to anyone. It's an interview. Everybody is applying for this job, and who is gonna be the person that get hired. That's what it is. So that's my answer.
Well, you know, that's my question because one of our homeboys who went to college with us, he made a post this week on Instagram, and it said that he can't deal with women that talks to multiple dudes by a little prostitute, right?
Why I gotta be by a little prostitute? Like, why we gotta be fucking?
So I responded and said, LOL, it's called proper dating. A lot of us as black people don't know how to properly date. And I mean, we said this before, but I'm gonna bring it back up again because it's the subject at hand. But we don't really know how to date. And like Sil said, it's like an interview. Like, dating don't have to be anything exclusive. And the reason with us as black people is like we'll put all our eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
You are physically attracted to this person, so being that one of y'all done shot at each other, and so now like y'all done kicked it once, and without really just getting to know each other, y'all just had a good time, because you can just vibe with anybody. It don't mean there's chemistry.
Yeah.
So it can be a one good time or 2 times y'all done just vibed out just by going out without really, actually just going on a date or something like that, to really sitting there figuring out, like, do y'all got the same motherfucking values and standards?
Yeah.
And do they want kids? Do they already have kids? Like, without you actually getting to know them, but you done went out with them, you done vibe with them, and so now it's like,
we ain't compatible.
You're in possession of y'all are being possessive to one another, and y'all done made it a exclusive thing, but y'all not in a relationship. And now later on, when you start being around them more, you start to converse with them more, you really seeing where they mental at, and you like, I'm not compatible with this person. But you stick in it because you feel like you done invested time.
And if you had more than one person, you wouldn't
put all your eggs in that one basket, or
you wouldn't be emotionally tied or none of that to that person, because all right, well, this didn't work. Now it's time to go to the next candidate. Like, let's see what he really talking about. Let me invest a little bit more time with him to see what he's talking about. So like, that's really some immature, childish ass.
I really feel like properly dating is like speed dating versus it being speed dating. Is like dating.
Yeah. That's really what it is.
Like, okay, let me tell you right quick.
Speed dating without the speed.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is, and people don't know how to do that, especially us as black folks. And everything he kept saying, like, I was making all these different points to him, like, about you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Oh, I ain't saying you got to put all your eggs in one basket. Then
but that's what you're doing.
The conversation turned and said, well, women need to learn how to, I swear to God, women need to learn how to take care of men. It's a two-way street. They need to learn how to take care of men, because they really just be after men about who got the most Instagram likes, so who spend the most money on it. And I'm like,
what females is he dealing with?
That's all the shit I was getting in my DM, because I was taking it to my close friends, because I was like, okay, this is the topic at hand, and I responded back. So I'm just posting like our DMs, like, but I'm not even showing who said it. I'm just, and everybody, male and female, this in my close friends is responding like, what the fuck?
That's honestly, he has issues. Like, somebody done hurt his ass.
Yeah.
And now this is him. His defense. He got his guard up. That's his defense mechanism.
Because the thing was, he was like, it ended up being to, well, I ain't never been in no situationship or whatever. He was like, I just I like, if I'm interested in somebody, I'm just gonna keep messing with them. I said, so by you being interested in them, because he was trying to make it seem like people, well, see, that's the thing, people ain't talking, they ain't becoming friends first. I said, ain't part of the becoming friends part dating?
Hello? Oh, Lord.
And so it just kept going back and forth.
That is a prime example of why you need to date. Because you have niggas with that mindset, and females too. Yeah. Like, they have this one track mindset, and it's like, damn, I thought you was the one, but nah, let me slide on to this one. Like, because especially when you evolving as a person, like, you don't want everything to just be all jokes and shit, like, or just to turn up. Sometimes you want an intellectual conversation. Well, not even sometimes, a lot of times now, you would want an intellectual conversation. You would want a conversation with substance, like, and if the person that you are so emotionally invested in now, because you done invested so much time, because you didn't date their ass long time ago, now you're really finding out that you're not compatible. Yeah. Now you have to go to the next person. And if you actually dated, you wouldn't even have to go through all of that. And a lot of times people put like, oh, because I done had sex, so now I really gotta say I don't want to add no other body. And you got plethora of bodies before that. Like, what's one more gonna do? It's okay.
Yeah.
The fuck?
But go ahead, you can go to your next one.
Okay, so my next spiel is, okay, it came from Twitter. So I came across this post, and it was a girl. She was basically
Oh, I just pulled out these big ass water bottles. I just realized, like, I didn't even grab it.
I didn't even realize.
Until I just realized, I said, damn, I got these big ass water bottles.
Okay, so a girl, she made a post, I'm not gonna say blasting a black business owner, but she was really calling her out on her shit.
Can you tell me my ear who it is?
I don't know her. I just found it. It was a post on Instagram. Twitter.
Okay.
So, anyways, I gotta bring my phone out because I gotta make sure I give y'all the facts. Okay, so basically, long story short, the girl went to this girl to get some veneers. Stop! I ain't even finished.
Cause you said okay.
This girl went to a girl to get some veneers. She said after 2 days. Shamarko! I promise you, that's what I thought about.
Somebody get these braces out my mouth, bro.
I promise you, I gotta tell you that. I don't care. But okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so she said most of them fell off after the second day.
Damn.
And she said that the girl has a 30-day policy where, you know, if anything goes wrong, within 30 days, she'll fix it.
Like our tooth gems.
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
That shit go. So she was like, the girl is extremely busy because she's a hairstylist. So she didn't meet the 30-day mark or whatever. So she ended up scheduling an appointment after the 30 days and act like she was doing her a favor because it was after the 30 days. And she was like, but I've been hitting you up type shit. Anyways, she got the teeth fixed. The same thing happened. But this time, she said she had to be hospitalized because her gums were extremely swollen, and she just thought like maybe her gums were just sensitive to, you know, whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so her gums got swollen. She had to get hospitalized, and she said she was even about to pay the girl $5,000 to do a one-on-one class to teach you how to do veneers. And yeah, I just really want to say the veneers aren't even cute. They big ass chicklets. They not even cute. But
what the baby say? Now the horse teeth, that's embarrassing. Woo!
But okay, so
now hold on, wait. Now she went to the house and got veneers done by Quickly, and now Quickly fucked up her mouth. Her mouth is inflamed.
So basically, she's still promoting. She's still doing people's teeth, and the girl is, you know, kind of frustrated and upset. You know, I would be too. Cause she done spent all this money to get some veneers.
I'm kind of mad at her, but
okay, so that's what I was gonna ask you. Who's to blame? Like, how do you feel about this situation?
First of all, if it's nothing like that, damn.
Oh yeah, and she do braces too. That's what I mean. See, that's what I'm gonna say. I got.
They in Atlanta, ain't they?
No, Savannah. Home number 2.
Look around the city. Damn. Okay. See, it's like this just like saying, are you going to Quickly house to go get an abortion? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. When it's shit that they have medical professionals for, it's for a reason. I'm not going to Quickly house to get no veneers.
Yes.
Or to have her pay, for me to pay her no $5 to teach a class that she ain't even been taught properly. She over there putting E6000 on your teeth.
That bitch got that hot glue gun.
So I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you first.
Yeah.
But Quickly dead is wrong. And she do hair. That don't even match.
And that's my
that
thing.
That is so unethical. That is cosmetology and dentistry are not even in the same caliber of things. They not even in the same building. They won't even be in the same plaza most times. Like, bro.
And so like, of course, you know, I always gotta read the thread. And so that's what everybody was saying. So she ended up saying, like, you know, from what she knew, she had a certificate. What you mean from what you know? No. She was like, I didn't know you had to have licenses. And what the fuck do you mean? So you think these folks at the dentist office just got a little certificate that
You
they
think
don't
they
went to
go to
somebody
school?
one-on-one training and got a certificate. No, baby girl, no. So like Brittany said, I blame you because you went and did that dumb ass shit. That's just like I'm paying to go get a $500 hairstyle, and it's typically $500 when I'm paying somebody to do it for $100. It's not gonna look like the $500 weight. Like, let's just be real, and I can't be mad at nobody but me when it don't come out looking like how I want it.
Mm-hmm.
So no, like it's her fault. And I will say this, as a consumer, no, as a business owner, sometimes you just do the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, and her thing was, what she said in her post was, you ain't even got to give me all my money back. Like, you can just give me half of it back, or just reach out with something. Like, you just completely ghosted me. That's the part I didn't fuck with her as the business owner.
Yeah.
That's the only fault and blame that I seen on her. But nah, it was on Shawty for going to Shawty to get her teeth done. I can't wait to show you how they look. I gotta show you how
I
they
just can't. If any dentist I go to and they say for booking in my bio, I don't want to go. Like, what?
And clearly the girl is fine as hell in hair. She's clearly fine as hell, so that's her forte, not teeth. Hair is her forte, not teeth.
No. You think people just flying to Colombia for no reason? This the girl right here.
Yeah. It ain't even cute. Her regular teeth look better than the fucking veneers. That's really what a lot of people regular teeth be looking better than the veneers to me. All you gotta do is get a whitening. Pay for a whitening.
Me.
Pay for a whitening instead of the damn veneers, and you good to go.
Yeah.
But you got any more hot tea topics?
My teeth getting cool because I don't have no more.
And I'm done too. So we're gonna move it right along to our question of the night.
What you guys do?
For today's night's question of the night, I actually came across this on Twitter too, so I had to ask.
Okay.
$500K or dinner with Jay-Z?
Dinner with Jay.
Why?
The reason why I say dinner with Jay is because that's $1 billion nigga. He can put me down. First of all, there's no limit on how long dinner is. So he can put me down even in the first 30 minutes of how to get my first $500K before even walking up out the dinner. So dinner with Ho.
Yeah, that would be my answer too. And it was actually an interview with what's his name? Christian. What's P Diddy son? Christian. Yeah, Christian.
Yeah.
He was on a podcast interview and they asked him like $500K or dinner with Jay-Z. He said dinner with Jay-Z, and I would take the dinner with Jay-Z because that nigga gonna put me down on game. He gonna give me $500K plus worth of game. So yeah. All right, we got this show on the road because we're moving on to our
Vibe on Demand.
All
Alright, so my vibe on demand is my boy, Oakland City, 4 p.m.
Real West Side shit.
Dominique, Lil Baby Joan. Hold on, wait. Untrapped. No, but the vibe on demand is Untrapped on Amazon. But one of my favorite parts of it is, and they done made a TikTok when he was like, how was your Merry Christmas? I had a good Merry Christmas. And I said, that nigga was a real Atlanta nigga at a G. Like, he was just so Atlanta. But now, for real, the documentary is called Untrapped, and it's really like, I like the concept of the name of it. Is like, because you'll be in a trap, you literally get trapped. So like, if he didn't, music really saved his life. So if he didn't get saved by music and the people that was in his life at that time, and the people who really believed in him, like, he would have got trapped in the trap. Like, he was already going down. He was already going down the road. He had already been to prison and everything. And as soon as he got out, of course, you know, the easiest thing is to
go back
to, you know, making your street money. How you know how to make money, which, you know, that's where your security is for your finances and shit. And especially somebody who grew up in like hard times and mama living paycheck to paycheck, or they really trying to figure out where they gonna get their next meal from, they next, how this light bill gonna get paid, or we finna run the cord from to the neighbor house, type shit like that. Like, so, and then you being the male of the house, you gonna, you know,
do what
go
you gotta
to the street, do what
yeah.
you gotta do to help provide. You don't want to see your family be struggling or whatever. So he actually was untrapping. He is like one of the hottest rappers right now. I'm so proud of Lil Baby. Like, I heard before Lil Baby really got off, like, just being in the city, I had already heard of who Lil Baby was, but I, you know, that I'm not from this side, so I don't really know too much about him. But I already knew, like, he was a nigga with motion. Like, he been getting money before he went to jail. When he got out of jail, before P them even like decided, like, let's sign him, let's push him, but like all that. Like, I had been heard about Lil Baby before he even went to jail. So to actually hear like somebody that young in our city, like, to really just elevate like that, like, it's so inspiring. Like, and I had already liked Lil Baby as an artist, but to just watch that, like, most times I don't even like to get to know artists' personal lives, because certain they beliefs and their values or something, like their opinions on things, like, might make me not like them as a person. But that documentary right there, it was just like, that just made me respect Lil Baby even more. Like, you have to watch it. Like, I'm speaking from the heart about this. Like, you really gotta watch it. Like, I might just watch it again this weekend. Like, I really fuck with it. Unstrapped on Prime.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was still teaching, because I used to show my kids movies and like stuff that was relatable. If I was still teaching, that's gonna be one of the movies where what happens in my class stays in my class. Y'all need to watch this, because a lot of the kids that I was teaching was in the streets. And you can see that you can make it out of the streets. Like, whether you ain't gotta necessarily go to rap, but you gotta have that mindset. Because he even said within the documentary, like, I can make 10,000. Like, that ain't nothing. I can make that quick. Now I gotta wait to make, like, I don't like that shit. But he had one thing I learned with them damn motivational speeches that I be listening to. You have to be uncomfortable for success. And that's what he damn sure did. He became uncomfortable to reach where he is now. So he making what he was making times 10 on a legal scale. So yeah, check that out for real. I really did like that documentary too, and that's something that I will rewatch over and over again, because it's very influential, and it just makes you feel good, like, just to see the changes made.
And then even like how you said about him being smart or whatever, and not even just him being smart, but, you know, when you was in the school system, how, you know, most of the students that you was dealing with or you came in contact with, they were in the streets or whatever. I had a student, because I remember I used to teach high school, and I had a student, like, he did not come to my class at all. It was the end of the day. It was right after lunch. Days when his trap was really working. Like, he not coming to class, and if he's coming to class, it's because they doing a sweep. Like on the documentary, this is just a little really small part I'm gonna say. One of his teachers said, like, everybody failed the test. He ain't never come to class. He hadn't been to class in, I think, like 60 days.
Yeah, that's what she said, 60 days.
He came and took that test, and he was the only person who passed it. I swear on my life, that student that I had like that, it was literally the same story. He rapped to me. I swear, it just made me think about it. And I used to tell him, like, man, you are really smart. Like, and I used to tell him, like, even if you don't even go to, because at this point, all his teachers knew he wasn't going to come to these classes. It wasn't nothing you can do about it. Like, mama didn't care. Like, he's not going to class. It don't matter who you call. So I used to have to tell him, like, if you just need to come anywhere, just come here. Like, I just don't want you to get in trouble. And I felt like that's how all the teachers felt about Lil Baby too. Like, they gave him like they know you're not gonna do what you're supposed to do,
Mm-hmm.
but like you a respectful person like that.
Yeah.
My student like respected me too. Like all his teachers knew like you ain't gonna go to class, but he was a respectable person. Like.
Yeah.
But who your vibe on the man?
My vibe on the man is Michaela Janae.
Mm-hmm.
And her song Mad Bitches. So about this song, I actually heard it during season 5 of Issa Rae's of Insecure.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of the songs I heard. I'm like, one thing about me, I'm gonna Shazam some shit. I don't care where I'm at. Club, well, I don't go to no club, but when I'm out, wherever I hear somebody like, I'm gonna Shazam it.
Mm-hmm.
So Shazam it, and I honestly been listening to it ever since. But the other night, I was on my front porch, and it came like, you know, I have my Apple Music on shuffle. It came up, so I'm like, I always say, you know, I'm mad bitches. Well, I'm like, what is she really saying? So I went to YouTube to look at the lyric video. Y'all, this girl, I'm sitting here thinking she's talking about like, you just got like some angry ass bitches or whatever. Like, nah, she's saying, oh, I just seen your hand. I thought you were something else.
I don't know if it was a bug on my braid. I ain't used to no weed.
But it basically in the song she's saying, you've had mad bitches, like a whole bunch of bitches.
Oh, okay. Like,
and you don't like. She basically says, I chose you for a reason. I need you to see who you really are. You have all these fears and all this. You got your guard up. You hopping around like you're more than your past. That's basically what she's saying in the song. So when I'm just sitting there, I'm like, damn, like again, perception is a motherfucker. Because if I had not listened to look at the lyrics, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't hear every single word that she was saying while she's singing it. But now that I know what she's saying, I hear it. But I'm like, damn, I would have never known. I thought she was talking shit about just
bitches being mad.
Yeah, I just thought she was talking big shit about that. But no, she's actually speaking to them. She's actually trying to help build this man that she's with. And not even just that, like what's even more dope about this girl is, I'm gonna drop the link in the bio, but the lyric video is dope as fuck because she has Barbie dolls. So instead of a video, it's a Barbie doll enactment, and it's just so fucking dope. And at the end is the credits, written by, directed by, shot by, all everything by Michaela Janae. So check her out. She's dope. And that's Mad Bitches. But that's it.
I like that.
Yeah, it's really a dope song.
But to just piggyback off of what you said about like looking at the lyrics, like when songs come out, or if I'm an album or something just come out, like I might listen to the album like one time,
and then the next time look at the lyrics.
The lyrics, and I like to look at lyrics because, especially if it's some shit like I can't really pick up off of hearing what you're saying, the audio or whatever, like to see what you're like. Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. Like shit, even
Future here.
It's Future, goddamn. The song of the summer right now is damn Burna Boy, Last.
Oh yeah.
And Shayo, that's how people be knowing Ebo and Shayo. But the nigga is heartbroken on the goddamn
that's
song.
what I can't. What's crazy, you know, I can't never understand that like different accents. I actually could understand what he's saying on that song. Maybe because he's talking about weed, like coping with it with weed.
I don't know. But yeah, like when you look at lyrics, I'm like, damn.
I love looking at lyrics though, especially like in today's society, because we got mumble rapping is still heavy. Like I can't really be making out what half the nigga be saying. I'm just gonna be honest. So it's like, all right, let me see. Oh, okay, that's what you said. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, well,
that wraps up episode 20. Damn, what the hell? What the hell?
Well, you hold up the two. That wraps up episode 20 of AunTEA Talk. If you aren't already, make sure you're subscribed to AunTEA Talk Podcast. Follow our social medias, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, AunTEA_Talk. And make sure you like, comment, share with a friend. And yeah, just tap in on our different our hot tea spills for today. Our hot tea spills. And yeah, if you ain't got nothing else to say.
If you know any sponsors, make sure you send them to us. We want them. Thank you. See you next week.